what is going on, guys? In today's video I'll be showing you, in my opinion, one of the best Prismatic Titan builds that I've showed on this channel so far. So with the release of Prismatic, I've made about 5 Titan builds, and this one by far is my favorite, and in my opinion the best one so far. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way and helps me out a lot in the long run. Also guys, we are doing a Final Shape annual pass giveaway. If you want to have a shot at winning this copy, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below from a scale of 1 to 10 how much you're enjoying the Final Shape so far, or if you've played it yet. Nonetheless guys, let's get into this Titan build. So I think one thing we can all agree on with Prismatic Titan is it lacks a lot of survivability, right? So this build really focuses to survivability aspect and the diamond lances. This build is so much fun to use in endgame content. Let's get started. So for your super, either Twilight Arsenal or Blade Fury. In this case though, we're going to be using Blade Fury. For your Transcendence, Electrified Snare, and Transcendence of course, I'm hoping we get some more like prismatic grenades in the future. That would definitely be awesome. Maybe that's something coming in the future episodes. For your abilities, make sure you're using Thruster and try and get the highest resilience possible, or Discipline. Now, for your jump, either Strafe or Catapult. Honestly, this is Strafe preference, but I think Strafe and Catapult are definitely the best. For your melee, either Shiver Strike or the Shield Throw. Shiver Strike is good because it makes it easier to break your Glacier Grenade. Now, the weird thing about Titan Prismatic is every grenade has the exact same cooldown besides the Shallow Grenade. So, Glacier Grenade, that synergizes with one of our Fragments. For your aspects, you're going to be using Diamond Lance. This is going to give you a, like, literal stasis sword that you can throw at people. It's pretty funny, actually. It's a lot of fun. It's been in the game for a while, but when you press F, it slams the lance to the ground and freezes targets in a small area. Then for survivability, we're going to be using Knockout. Now, obviously, with Diamond Lances, we're going to be doing a lot of meleeing, and then we're going to be using a separate exotic from the actual base. So we're going to be using Knockout for the survivability. For your Fragments, Facet of Courage, your Arc and Solar and Void abilities deal increased damage to targets afflicted with darkness debuffs. This is going to give us a buff to our Glacier Grenade and our Shiver Strike. Then Facet of Balance. Rapidly defeating targets with light damage grants melee energy. Rapidly defeating targets with darkness energy grants grenade energy. Facet of Hope. While you have an elemental buff, your class abilities regenerate more quickly. We're going to get an elemental buff from Knockout, which is going to help us get our grenade and melee back. Then Facet of Dawn, powered melee hits against targets to make you radiant. This is going to really help with Knockout because you're going to do more damage. Facet of Purpose, pick up an orb of power grants either amplified restoration, frost armor, or woven mail, or an overshield. In this case, we're going to get woven mail, which is also going to buff our melee because we're using Blade Fury. Then we're going to be using, I mean, you could run this as a bonus if you don't have a separate aspect on, but you could use Facet of Ruin. Now, for your abilities, this is where it gets a little complicated. You can either run Hoarfrost or Syntho Steps, but I would suggest Hoarfrost Z for this reason. While you have a Stasis Super equipped, your barricades become a wall of Stasis Crystals. So ideally, I know where we're running Blade Fury, we're going to have to switch off to our Glacier and then go to Glacier Quake. So you won't actually be able to utilize that Woven Mail. You're going to get Frost Armor, which is still going to benefit our melee. Now, stat distribution, you want to get 10 resilience, 10 discipline, and 10 strength. For your helmet, I'm using Stasis Siphon and Strand Siphon. For my arms, I use Melee Kickstart and Grenade Kickstart. For your chestplate, Emergency Reinforcement, Charged Up, and Stasis Resistance. Then, for my boots, Stats Increase, Better Already, Invaration, and Invaration. And then for my mark, Triple Bomber. This is going to give us a really nice grenade charge. And yeah, I'll show you guys the build rotation and just how you utilize this build. So I'll see you then. So we have spawned in the EDZ. Now I want to make it clear this build is not dedicated for DPS. It's just to show off how the build works. I just want to explain in depth on lower tier enemies just so you guys can understand the rotation, because I feel like in endgame content it's way too rushed and people don't see the full potential of the build. So it's just easier to show it in light content where, I mean, you're obviously not scaled with the light level. But yeah, we're going to test it out in this Lost Sector. I'm going to get the Warlord's Ruin Dungeon too, so we're going to be able to test it out there. I know I can also do it in Legend Master Lost Sectors, but I'm not super high level right now. So when I pick up this orb from getting 2 kinetic kills, I get Frost Armor ×2. Now this is going to give me more bonus armor. So if you guys watch, when I throw my Glacier Grenade down, I go into it, melee it, look at the damage I'm doing. I use my Thruster, I have Knockout on top of the frost armor, and then I'm radiant upon using my melee. And then we have diamond lances. I throw those diamond lances. I'm always going to have diamond lances, which is very, very nice. And these things can be health for pretty long periods of time. And every time you keep using them, they're just going to keep respawning. So it's pretty fun. Because this build lets you literally have knockout 24/7, diamond lance 24/7. So you definitely can do a lot of work with this build, especially like it has very, very good ag clear potential. Obviously in endgame content you can't just like run up and melee things, but it definitely does have a very, very good build potential, and it is so much fun to use in endgame content. This is by far one of my favorite builds so far in the game. I hope you enjoyed today's video though. Make sure you leave a like and sub to the channel. Don't forget to enter the Final Shape Annual Pass giveaway, guys, because this is the first giveaway besides the Lightfall ones that we've done for a new DLC. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. See you in the next one, Guardians. Have a great night. Stay safe. Peace. Oh my, look at that. Anyways. Guardians, I would like to recommend you a fantastic service. Devane.net, you can find teams to complete different activities like raids, dungeons, Trials of Osiris, exotic farming, and many more endgame activities. The best part about the service is it does not require you to share your account information whatsoever. You don't need to give your login or password to order service that you like. All you have to do is select the self-play option. To do this, select something you like. In this case, I'll do Crow Design. You're going to choose your clear option. I'll be doing the full clear, so click full clear. Then select the self-play option. As you can see right now, we have $25. To get a discount, make sure you type in code HECTIC for a 15% discount here. As we can see right now, our total is $25.05. If we apply this coupon, we get $24, so you save $1. I would highly advise doing this. From here, you're going to choose a payment method. There's Visa, PayPal, and a few other payment options. In this case, we'll be using Visa. From here, agree to the terms and services, and then proceed to checkout. I would highly recommend naming.net, especially because the Funnel Shape is releasing and there's many awesome services that can be done. That's all for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one.